Hello and welcome back to the ruins underground in the forest. Ruins of the forest underground.
The underground forest.
That's the name of the chapter, right? Is ruins in the underground, forest underground, ruins, forest underground.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that third ink? Come on, give me it.
What if it's in the boat? Oh, it's not in the boat.
It's on the boat. Oh, there it is, of course. Of course, there's
Of course.
Okay, let's, so we've been in the boat. We've seen the boat. This door won't budge. Looks like it needs a key to open. I bet you the Great Witch is on the other side of this door. Yes, that is a possibility. However, there's still another room nearby that we have yet to explore. Okay, Professor, we should go check out that other room first then. Maybe it'll have the key, like in Dungeons and Dragons. Maya for sure plays a tiefling in D&D. That's the truest shit I've ever heard.
Yeah.
God, me trying to explain there's another game to Maya, like there are other games. Does not go well.
What does Layton play?
Layton...
A high elf, right?
Oh, yeah, high elf. I thought you meant what type of games does Layton play, and I was like, Layton plays Sudoku every morning, and...
That's true. No. What does everyone in the cast... What do they play in D&D?
Okay, in D&D, if we're talking D&D, okay.
We're talking about D&D in this specific context,
okay.
yeah.
Layton plays a high elf. Maya plays a tiefling. Yeah. Luke plays a half elf.
Yeah,
This tracks to me.
Phoenix is a human.
Phoenix is a human man. He's just a human man.
Who's the cat? Who's a cat person?
Who's a cat person?
Is it? It's Espella. I think Espella's a cat, like one of the cat people.
100%. Yeah, Espella plays one of those like types of like not quote unquote non-typical classes, like the classes that aren't often
right.
Played. And 100% is like, yeah. On the one hand, yes, Phoenix plays a human man. The other person who plays a human man is Burnham. He plays a human, he plays a human fighter.
I feel like he plays a dwarf or something, or
maybe he plays a no. That's too magical for him. Dwarfs too magical.
Really?
He plays like a mage
I don't
slayer.
know anything about D&D.
He plays a mage slayer specifically. They go delving into the dwarves go delving into the depths. You shouldn't be delving into the depths. You should just listen to what people tell you.
Right.
That's human shit to me.
Who else is in this game? What does the judge play?
The judge is... This is a great question. What does the fucking judge play in D&D?
I feel like the judge is a wild card. I know the judge. I feel like we see the judge differently. Judge is a bard. I mean, I was gonna go goblin.
Bard specifically. Halfling bard. Oh, the judge is a dwarf or a wizard? Oh, Amir. Okay, no.
Amir.
Okay, what the fuck does Amir play?
Amir's a goblin.
Races. But he doesn't think playing a goblin would be cool. So you have to think like not what if they were translated into D&D. You have to think what are they playing?
Right. It's not right. It's what would they play?
Amir is playing also a high elf, and it's driving Layton fucking crazy because he keeps establishing shit about high elves that Layton's like, that's not true, and he's like, no, I'm a high elf, so I say it's true.
Amir just is on a whole other story, just like goes off narration, but not even running the game, just starts narrating.
the other alternative is that he's a dwarf because he found out that dwarves get gems.
Gray Earl.
Gray Earl is, to me, playing something kind of... Like, Gray Earl kind of, I think, rolled to choose who. Like, I don't think Gray Earl...
That's real. Yeah.
I think Gray Earl was like, I guess I'll play a, Like, Gray Earl was like, what do you need? Like, Gray Earl's playing a cleric.
Oh, fully. Yeah.
Because they were like, can you play a cleric? We don't have any clerics. No one here will play a cleric. And she was like, yeah, I can play a cleric. I'll be like an orc cleric, I guess. They seem to be really tough and hard to take down. You need a tank.
I was gonna say, who plays an orc?
Gray Earl. I think it's the funniest, and I think it's...
Yeah.
I think it makes sense.
I think orc is also, if it wasn't tiefling, I think Maya would go orc.
Sure. But Maya 100% plays tiefling.
Maya's 100% tiefling.
She takes every
all
chance
of my
she gets
knowledge
to speak infernal.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. All my knowledge of D&D is coming from Fantasy High Dimension
It's
20.
mostly for me. It's coming from Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh.
I am also prepping to run D&D currently. It's wild. What coworkers do. Who's one of those bird people?
I think the musicians in this game. I think they're both the bird people.
And fucking Bardley's mad that Bardley also decided to be a bird person.
Yeah.
Person. Now here's a question for you. The flower seller lady who died.
Oh.
Who was a witch and got burned but didn't.
Right.
What's she playing? So, I think class-wise, she says she's playing a wizard, she's playing a warlock.
Right.
But she tells everyone at the table, yeah, I'm a wizard. They're like, why do you keep casting Eldritch Blast? She's like, I took that as a wizard spell. But what, like, species is she? Maybe like a gnome or something. I could see like a gnome or something.
Yeah.
The goat milk lady is dwarf for sure. Yeah.
Milk Lady is playing a cow person. This isn't a thing.
Oh, Furbolg.
She just is like, can I be a cow person? Oh, is this a thing?
So Furbolg's... Okay. Another thing I know about D&D. Furbolg had a particular identity but then Critical Role decided to play them as cow people, and now that's kind of become somewhat accepted within the community. Because it's cooler than what they were before, which was just like furry people. Just like people who are have fur on
You
them.
heard it here first. Cow people are cooler than furries.
That's what I've said exactly. But no, Furbolg, she's a Furbolg, and she specifically wants to play like a cow. She's also playing a ranger, and she has a pet goat. And everyone told her an animal.
Oh no, she's playing a goat. She's just a goat. She's just like, can I be a goat? Not a goat person.
She's just a goat.
Just a goat.
Is she playing a druid and she wild shapes into a goat? Or
yes.
Yeah. And everyone's like, why do you keep wild shaping into a goat? And she's like, because it's a goat.
Because it's a goat.
Yeah. Oh, this is great. Okay. I'm gonna continue playing the game. But this was really important. Thanks everyone.
Yeah.
I wonder what this room is. There's some statues. There's stone statues everywhere. Wow, I had so long to read that and I still messed it up. Say, Professor, is it me or do these statues all look really sad? Look kind of cringe. I agree. There is a certain air of sadness to them. They almost seem to be in pain. They're giving me the chills. Yeah, 100% fed. I love that. That's really good. That's really good. Anyway, the statues made noise. Oh, come on, Professor. I know being creeped out by statues seems kind of silly, but you don't have to laugh at me. No, Miss Faye, that was not me. This is you, Claire.
So glad you could finally make it, Professor Herschel Layton.
I am also here.
Sorry, did I hear something?
As I thought, it was you that led us here. Tell us, what secret lies within these ruins?
Now, I think you're capable of journeying to the beginning and finding out the truth all on your own.
The beginning?
Have you ever wondered why the storyteller started writing the story in the first
I
place?
assumed he wanted power.
More importantly, why does he continue to write it?
He wanted us to have a cool castle.
The answers to these questions and more are located within these very runes.
Are you clickbaiting right now, Great Witch?
Top 10 ways that history let the storyteller be in charge.
This is Burnham's top 10 reasons the storyteller deserves to be in charge. Picks that newspaper up so fast. These ruins link up with the ruins under the library, right? Rhetoric, I'm calling a shot. 100% your shot, I'm calling it too. I'm riding on your shot. I'm just like, you're calling it, and I'm like, just like on there. Being like,
Is
I'm
Riddle
calling it too.
Mystery No, Riddle Mystery is not the witch.
No, that's the library person. It's clearly...
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was
It's
thinking.
clearly the lady. It's clearly, like, Darklaw. It's
Yeah.
obviously Darklaw. I feel like if it's not Darklaw, I will be impressed with this game.
Okay.
If that is true, then might I ask why are you sharing this information with us?
Simple. I want you to get closer to the truth. I'm afraid you'll have to work out the rest for yourselves, but I'm sure that's child's play for a gentleman of your caliber.
What exactly are you plotting?
When the light of truth shines upon the hidden darkness of the first story, the legendary figure will rise. The Great Witch Bezella.
Huh? But hang on. You're Bezella, aren't you?
Me? Bezella? I hate to disappoint you, but you've got the wrong person.
Yeah, but the Shades were calling you the Great Witch.
Ah, yes, they did indeed call me by such a name. However, that was for an entirely different reason.
Of course, yeah. No, not related at all.
Don't worry about it.
I'm afraid she's correct, Miss Faye. This person is not Bezella. Huh? The real Bezella would never expose herself so freely. It would place her in far too much danger. It would be tantamount to turning herself in. Also, there was something very strange about those shades in the forest. Strange? One must wonder why they would consider her the Great Witch when there is no magic present here. That's true. So much has happened so far, but none of it was related to any magic. When we met in the Eldritch Woods, and even now, you had something you wanted us to find. If you were truly Bezella, there would be no reason for you to lead us along in such a manner.
And it's definitely not related to a kink thing. That is correct. I am not Bezella. Rather, I actually wish to meet with Bezella.
Oh, they call her the Great Witch because it's a kink thing. That's the other reason. That's the entirely different reason. So true.
And that moment will soon come to pass. The truth lies with your cute new friend. Until we meet again.
Okay, here's my thing. So, so Darklaw is the Great Witch, this Great Witch. But Bezella is not anyone, because Bezella's just been sleeping. So, no one is actually secretly Bezella.
Oh.
That's my theory. I think this game is that stupid. Like, is this person Bezella? Is this person Bezella? No one was Bezella!
No one was Bezella.
Yeah, that's my thought. Please, wait, we're not finished yet. can't hear her voice anymore. I think she's gone. It would appear so.
This is gonna be like Thousand Year Door, but bad.
I definitely remember the ending to Thousand Year Door. I definitely fully finished that game for sure, for sure. That witch wasn't Bezella after all, huh? It would seem our great witch has been demoted to a mere witch. Aw, man. Here I thought we finally managed to catch Bezella. Remember what you said, Miss Fay. When we find the truth, we will find Bezella. Say, Professor, when we do find the real Bezella, do you think this will finally be over? I mean, everything. The witch trials, the fake fire pit, do you think it'll all finally come to an end? Yes, I do. Bezella is at the root of all disaster in Labyrinthia. If we catch her, then everything should come to an end. We know what we've got to do. Let's go, Professor. Maybe there's a clue or two around in these ruins somewhere. Of course, we cannot afford to stop just yet. Let us move on, Miss Fay. Oh, I wonder what that sparkly noise was just now. Oh, something seems to have fallen. It appears to be a key.
A shiny clef key has appeared.
You think the witch dropped it? Judging by the patterns on this key, it would appear to have some sort of connection to these ruins. Yeah, it definitely does. I remember that huge door back near the entrance. I bet it's related to that door. My spirit medium's instinct is never wrong, except the many times it's been wrong. Spirit medium's instinct, you say? Well then, let us head back and check.
No further questions.
Yeah, but you know, that witch must be pretty absent-minded to just drop her key like that. That's something Nick would do. I'm not sure that's entirely the case. Perhaps she intended to drop it here. Really? But why would she do that? So we can continue to move deeper inside the ruins, naturally. Oh, you mean she's trying to lead us to the beginning? Yes, precisely. Boy, she really wants us to find this truth, huh? Whatever that may be. We could not have asked for a better clue, even if there is an ulterior motive behind it. If it is the truth she would like us to find, then we must be prepared to face it. Alright, hold on to your hat, Professor. Because the Order of the English Gentleman and the Feisty Spirit Medium is coming through! A most, ambitious title if there ever was one. Let us head to the entrance, Miss Fay. Yeah, she said before that she was psychic. She never said that she was a spirit medium, specifically.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's resolved.
Is it?
No, Claire, the game said. So it's resolved.
It's resolved. Sorry.
Claire, game said resolved. So resolved.
Yeah, it's resolved. It's resolved. Yeah. My bad. Right.
How much more do we want to do of this game? Do we want to go whip back to them? Do we want to call it here? Like, what's the vibe?
Oh, we've only been going for like 20 minutes. Let's at least get through this conversation.
Okay, let's get through this conversation and see. All right, you said this line? Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry.
Mr. Wright, we made it outside. The coast looks clear.
Ow. Sheesh, my back is killing me.
I think that elderly woman is left for a break now. To be honest, I was a little nervous there for a second. By the way, where are we? Espella, do you know? No, I've never seen this place before. There isn't a forest like this anywhere in Labyrinthia. We must have traveled quite a distance.
Did you guys see that just now? You get to be one of them.
Yes.
I wonder who that is. That's quite an odd outfit they have on. Right then, how about I go over and ask where we are?
Wait, are you serious? But they're wearing such a weird outfits.
Now, Mr. Wright, you mustn't judge a book by its cover. I can't read books anyway.
Yeah, you're right. What was I thinking?
Okay, time to prepare my voice
I
for
can
this.
only judge books by their cover because I can't read.
Okay, gotta come up with
You got it.
Excuse me, could you perhaps tell us where we are?
This is Eldritch Woods. An outside world that exists away from the story. An empty world, basically. So a world with no official existence. A world unwritten in the annals of history.
An outside world.
Eldritch Woods?
All who dwell in these woods live as shades, each bound to their tasks.
What do you mean by their tasks?
Could it be? Are you new recruits? Why have you attended the Great Witch's orientation ritual?
The Great Witch.
I can't help but feel he's giving us the most disapproving looks right now.
You must see her right away. We exist to carry out our tasks, nothing more.
Hey, wait! He's gone. Well, that was strange. Could that have been... do you know what that was about, Isabella? There's a fairy tale that is often told to the children in Labyrinthia.
What kind of fairy tale?
It's a story about a secret forest where the souls of witches sentenced to burn in the flames wander around. We tell it to every child.
That's normal.
A secret forest? Those souls cannot be seen by the living, and they say anyone who is able to see them is possessed by the evil spirit. A forest of wandering souls? Maybe this is the forest mentioned in that story.
But I mean, it's just a kid's fairy tale, right?
If that story is true, does that mean that the person we just spoke to was a witch's spirit?
No way. Wait, hold on. Remember how we got here? We came through that cage in the fire pit, all the way down here. Which means... I think there's a very good chance that witches are connected to this forest. And if I'm right, that means a certain someone must be here somewhere. We're coming for you, Maya.
We should go check out the forest then. Mr. Wright, Spiller, I hope you're ready. Yes, maybe we'll find clues as to Maya's whereabouts. Yeah!
Alright guys, let's get going already. Our first stop is that creepy looking haunted house up there, up ahead.
Okay, so they are going to the house first. I was like, don't you fucking dare go to the fucking forest when I know they're where you need to go.
Were there no hint coins? Oh, this is the same map.
The same map.
What is this place?
It looks like a workshop of some sort. I wonder what's being mixed inside of these cauldrons.
Well, maybe it's a witch's potion?
Hey, do you smell that? Do you think it's coming from the liquid inside? I feel like I've smelled this scent before.
Luke, I don't think it's a good idea to breathe in too much of the scent. That's probably why all these people are wearing masks.
What? Do you think they could be wearing gas masks?
So this room could possibly be a little more than hazardous to our health, huh?
Maya and Layton did not even consider this, did not care.
No. I think we'd better move on for now. I think my sinuses are stuffy.
Mr. Wright, look! There's another door on the other side of the room. And it looks like there's no toxic gas there.
Of course, toxic gas cannot travel through doorways.
I don't know if I'd call it toxic just yet. Anyway, we need to proceed with our search, so let's go. Now, Maya, on the other hand, that's toxic.
Oh, woe is me. What should I do?
This is payback.
Is something the matter?
The Great Witch has gone missing, but I can't help search for her because I have my task to complete. But surely the well-being of the mistress takes precedent over my task. No, I shouldn't abandon my post here.
She's going around in circles. What should we do?
I'm so conflicted. What should I do?
Excuse me? But is this great witch you mentioned called Bazilla by any chance?
The Great Witch is a great witch. She is our mistress. Oh, Great Witch, if only I could bring you back to us. But if only I did not have to leave my post.
It looks like something big must have happened here. Do you think that this has something to do with the Great Witch? Not sure if I want to know, to be honest.
Alright, I did my revenge. We can go now.
Thanks.
I won't subject you to that again.
Nah, I'm fine. Is that blood? The room is covered with it. What could have happened here? Oh, no, wait. This doesn't seem to be blood. Huh? There. You smell that? It smells like that liquid they're making in the room back there. You know, now that you've mentioned it, I think this is that liquid. Oh, thank goodness. So that probably means no one was hurt here, right? Except for those two who are crushed under a chandelier. I guess not. Still, something clearly happened here. And also those two who were slashed to pieces in the other corner. Huh? Mr. Wright, Spella, look over there. It's another crumpled body. Is that a secret passage behind the chandelier? Hey, good eye, Luke. I wonder where it leads. Good eye to you too, Mr. Wright.
Hey, is there a crushed up dead guy in that secret passage?
It looks pitch black in there. So, should we go inside? Of course. We're on an investigation, aren't we? Right. What's this? Luke, are you scared? You fucking pussy. You got it all wrong. I'm perfectly fine in the dark. No problems at all. Right then, I'll be right behind you, Mr. Wright. Yep, he's scared. What a wuss. I'm right behind you as well, Mr. Wright. I'm right behind you as well, Mr. Wright. You're scared too, huh, Aspella? Thanks, guys. Who do I get to walk behind then? Adding Phoenix to the pile of problematics.
Also, just the idea that so many crushed shades in that room is really funny. There's like 10 of them.
There's like 5 bodies.
Like across them.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, there's another one. God.
Wow. Who'd have thought there'd be some ancient underground ruins here? Wow, this place is amazing, isn't it? Look at those large pillars and that stream of water. Everything here looks so old. I've never seen anything quite like it. And you say this kind of place is called a ruin, is it? Oh yeah, I guess you don't really have any ancient ruins like this within Labyrinthia, huh? Ancient ruins? Something wrong, Luke? It's just, this reminds me of the professor.
Here we go.
If he were here, he would tell us anything we wanted to know about these ruins. That's right. The professor was an archaeologist. Yeah. Sometimes I can almost hear the professor's kind words calling out, Luke, I'm not dead. Stop thinking I'm dead. Even now, I can almost hear his voice. Professor. Me too. I can almost hear the professor's voice, and Maya's too.
Meanwhile, Professor and Maya, you Great Witch, get the fuck down here!
I think I hear them as well. Fuck. Come to think of it, it really is like we can actually hear them.
What?
What?
Now then, let's check over on that side.
Oh, yeah, that is.
Professor, over here!
Those voices just now. It has to be. Yeah, there's no mistaking it. Professor! Oh, thank God! I was with a large man and a woman, and I don't know what I was doing. I need you, Professor.
That's so funny. Yeah, we got a cinematic with the professor bringing them in here with the boat.
We just don't get anything.
Luke, what are you doing here?
Professor, it's really you. I thought you'd never come back. Even though deep down I believed the spell could be broken somehow, there were times I just wasn't sure it was possible. Professor.
I'm so sorry, my boy. I've caused you quite a bit of worry. I don't know how, and I don't understand what's happening.
Professor, you're all right. Professor, what about Maya? I thought I heard her voice too.
Ah, yes. Not to worry, Mr. Wright. Rest assured, Miss Faye is just... Yo, Nick! Hey, Nick! Nick!
Maya, am I dreaming? Is it really you?
Yeah, obviously. The professor and I are as real can be.
You have no idea how relieved I am. Really. Never been so happy to see you.
I'm really sorry, Nick. You must have been worried sick. It's just, well, I wanted to do something to help the speller, you know?
No, it's not your fault, Maya. It's mine. If only I'd helped you sooner, then none of this would have happened. And you wouldn't have dropped into that pit of fire.
I thought I'd never see you again, Nick. I'm really sorry. Come now. Everyone here did the best that they could. That is what enabled us to power through the hardship and reunite. That is what I believe.
Yeah, you're right, Professor. Right you are, Professor.
Good old Professor Layton logic. Logic's so good, it'll leave you good as gold, right, Professor? Too soon, Miss Faye.
I'm so glad you're all okay. Maya, are you hurt? Are you suffering from any burns? And Professor, has your arm been properly reattached to your body?
We're quite all right, Dispella, I assure you. You may rest easy. Yeah, look, we're perfectly fine. Plus, our voice actors get to talk to each other again, and not themselves. Very exciting.
Oh, thank goodness. I was getting really tired of only one of us talking at a time.
Yeah, me too. Dispella.
Phew, Espella looks super relieved.
We're entirely unharmed, Dispella. Please, dry your tears, woman.
I missed you so much, Professor. Finally, another gentleman to really treat women the way they deserve.
Look where you started, Nick. Everyone got all sappy, and now you made Dispella cry.
Mr. Wright, a gentleman must never, ever make a lady cry.
Every time we do a joke about them being misogynist, they follow it up
They
with a
just
gentleman
do it.
comment. It's... I don't understand.
Well, why is it my fault? Thank you, everyone.
Mr. Wright, you kept those two safe and out of harm's way. For that, you have my utmost gratitude.
No problem, Professor. I honestly couldn't have done it on my own. Luke and Espella really helped me when I needed it the most. Likewise, I should be thanking you for keeping Maya safe. Thank you so much.
Not at all, Mr. Wright. After all, it is a gentleman's duty to help a lady in need. Nick, you should really learn... Oh, no! Nick, you should really learn to be a proper gentleman, like the professor here.
Huh? Well, I'm not too sure I'd be able to pull off the whole top hat look for one.
Put Phoenix
And
Wright
also-
in the top hat. What were you gonna say?
And also, I think you are actually smarter than the professor, Maya, so I don't think I can do that.
Mr. Wright, it is an honor to once again team up with you. I'm just going to ignore what you said. No matter what challenges may lie in our way, with your help, I am certain we can overcome them. Let us go forth and solve the mystery that is Labyrinthia, shall we?
Absolutely. We'll fight for Espella until the very end. That's what you said, right? Espella? Professor, I'm looking forward to working with you and putting an end to this mystery once and for all.
It will be my pleasure, Mr. Wright. I have... He's always when an Ernie is all the easier for me to be in control the whole time. Here's one thing that I think is hilarious. They chose to make a cinematic for that clip of them coming in here on the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of a cinematic of them reuniting in this...
Yeah.
They didn't even voice them for this.
God, you're right.
Like...
This feels like a pivotal moment.
This is like, they set up a whole thing, you know? Where it's like, oh my god, they think they're dead. It's like a whole crazy thing. And then they immediately... Oh my god. We'll just get through this
Great
conversation,
game.
but then we'll end.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I see. So that is what happened to Miss Kira.
Yeah, that's why I think there's more to the witch trials than meets the eye.
Aha! So you figured out there was something fishy with that fire pit. The patented Nick investigation method. Dive headfirst into a pit and figure out it's not really a pit after all. Proven and tested.
Boy, thanks. Anyway, that was how we ended up here. So, what about that great witch you said you ran into?
We still do not know much about her. However, it seems she was the one responsible for leading us here. She also told us of a place containing many secrets regarding the storyteller's story, a place she refers to as the beginning.
The beginning? You're saying my father's secrets are hidden there?
As I suspected, you've never heard of this place, correct?
That's right. This is also the first time I've ever seen these ruins. I think everything will be made clear when we get there. Labyrinthia, even the Great Witch.
It is as the Great Witch said it would be.
It's a bit scary, to be honest.
Huh?
Getting to the bottom of all this and exposing Labyrinthia secrets will change everything. Knowing my father's secrets... Espella. I think the old me would be absolutely terrified right now. She probably couldn't even go on. But I must stay strong. I must know the truth. I've been so blind to the truth this entire time. Because of you all, I'm finally able to see the world for what it really is. That's why I want to go along with you. Like a true gentleman, I'll stop respecting them.
Everyone nods.
Everyone nods.
We're all in this together. Woo! Get ready, Espella. This is gonna be an adventure you'll never forget.
Okay, Maya. You're the only one who talked, right?
I believe that large door on the other side of the room should lead us further inside.
Hey, Maya, let's invent something called misandry. We should investigate immediately, right, Professor?
Yes, that's right. I must say, I've not seen you so excited in quite a while, my boy. It's probably because I haven't seen you in a while.
Really? That's because he's just itching to get to solving some puzzles with you, Professor.
Haha, then we should not delay. Let's investigate that large gate ahead. Okay, couple of things. First thing.
Yeah.
First thing.
Mm-hmm.
I saved. Second thing.
Great.
How, just a question. How is this gonna end with a trial? Because
That's a great question.
They're still gonna want to do another trial.
Yeah, oh yeah, 100%.
So, is that gonna be the trial of Espella, and we're gonna have to prove that, like, the things we know about Bazella are true? In which case is anything
guess
what's
so.
gonna get revealed in that trial. Here's what I think I figured out what's gonna happen. Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna get the large scale shit, okay, about Bizella. But
Right.
there's gonna be a lot of details that are gonna need to be filled in the trial, like how can Darklaw do mind control? It's Darklaw's Bizella or whatever. Shit like that, right? Because we still don't have the answer to that question. Like, what is she doing when she mind controls people? Shit like that is gonna come from that trial. It's gonna be a trial of Espella because people think Espella is Bizella because it rhymes. And then that is gonna be the stuff that's like the aha, and then we'll get one big aha moment, and
Yeah.
then
They'll meet Bizella, and
our
then the
big-
game will be over.
Yeah, and then our big, like, everyone's like, way, yay, we did it, we saved the city. And Bizella will be killed, probably, banished, something
I
like
think
that.
they're gonna redeem Bizella.
They're not gonna redeem her, they're gonna kill that witch. Like, 100% they're gonna kill her. They are not going for the Bizella
They haven't
was
killed a
secretly-
single person in this game
But they're
so
not
far.
going for Bizella was misunderstood. They're going for Bizella is the devil, right? Like, they are fully
Right.
leaning into that. They're gonna banish her, kill her, dissolve her, something like that.
At the same time, it's been a lot of like, hey, this city has a lot of preconceptions about witches, and they're all wrong.
But the characters that we're supposed to like and respect have been like, we must stop Bizella or whatever. Layton keeps saying shit like this.
I think they're gonna redeem Bizella. This is my.
I think they're gonna kill her. That's
I'm probably
that's the
wrong,
one
but I'm
area we
sticking
can
with
disagree.
it.
I think we're all kind of agreed that
Perfect.
it's gonna be some
It's
shit.
gonna be bad.
This
Yeah.
we're gonna get some lore, then the trial, then resolution. But
Yeah.
I don't know what's gonna happen to Bizella. There's lots of things I don't know. But we'll find out
Yep.
next week on Salt Cravings, Worst Foot Forward, Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney,
Chapter 6.
Chapter 6, The Underground Ruins,
Underground ruin, forest ruins, under forest ruin
Other
ground.
forest ruins into the ground, go further into the ruins, take your key, put it in the slot, get into the ruins.
Alright, bye.
Bye!